the Level 2 class show. We've been working really hard over the last 8 weeks, so all of us are super excited to show you what we've been working on. So without further ado, we have Carefully Spilled Beans. Woo!
Spilled beans, and to get this off going in a good direction, we need one word and one word only from the audience.
Snowman!
Snowman!
So when I hear the word snowman, I immediately think about this time where I was coming back from a nice little splendid party up in a cabin. It was a snowy season and we had a good night. There was a DJ there, there's a whole bunch of lights, there's a campfire outside, and we were all having a good old time. You know, just getting to know one another. There was a lot of new faces there that I didn't know. And so on the way home from this nice weekend at the cabin, I was going home and I was dropping off my friend, and he was like, hey, there's snowmen out in these people's yards. And it made me think of this one time I was in high school, senior year. One of my best friends at the time, he didn't have a car, and he was driven around by a friend of his, and they would go around, and all the snowmen they would see in the neighborhoods, they would just go and just completely obliterate by running full speed ahead and then just tackling right into him. And I was like, you know, I always wanted to do that, but I never had the opportunity. So as I was bringing him home, me and him, we would just stop by each house that had snowmen, and we would just run out and slide tackle them, and it was quite the fun time. Kind of a bad thing to do, kind of rude. I mean, 'cause you got to think about how long it takes to make a snowman, especially whenever there's not a lot of snow anymore. But you know, it was a fun time, and can't say I learned a lesson, but it was fun. That's what I think of when I hear the word snowman.
Marshmallow?
In just a second, I'm gonna warm up my hands. It's really cold out here.
I know, well, you know what? We probably should have worn gloves when we were building that snowman.
Who needs gloves, though? We want, like, perfect craftsmanship. Can't get that with those thick gloves on our hands.
That is true. You know what? Every artist must suffer.
I feel that, like, deep, like, real deep.
Yeah, well, you know, you were a born artist, Jerry. I mean, you know.
There's nothing better than making a snowman or a snow person out of snow. It just speaks to my soul. Deep, deep in my soul.
You are the master. I'll bet you when we get home, I'll bet you could paint a room without a paintbrush.
Challenge accepted.
I told you, you got the hands.
I got fingers. Who needs a paintbrush?
Right?
Oh my gosh. Catherine, that is one of the best ideas you've ever had, right? I'll just dip my hands right in the paint.
Just be careful with those hands, you know? I am looking at the hands of the master.
Hey man, I got this flat tire, man, but I don't have a tire iron. Can you just like loosen all those lugs, man? You got hands of steel, brother.
They are hands of steel, but they're also the work of art. So I can do it, but we got to be careful.
Okay. I like the way you crank that.
You know how I like to crank it.
Oh, I know, Jerry.
Hey Jerry, so you know, it's Christmas time and stuff, and I got this big bag of nuts right here, but like, I forgot my nutcracker at home, so I was just wondering if you...
Oh, no, don't even worry about it, buddy.
Now Oh, I knew you just had those hands of steel.
Oh, man.
It's gonna take me a while to get the nuts out of that whole shell debris, but you know, it's like playing 52 card pickup.
Oh, no worries here, man. Nuts love my hands.
Absolutely crushing it. Absolutely crushing it, Jerry. Hey, how about after this we go see the Nutcracker, and then we can just tell everyone that you're the main star, and just pull you up on stage and have you do this and just disrupt the entire play.
Oh yeah, I'll crack his nuts anytime.
Alright, team, get in here. Alright, I know it's like 20 below freezing, but we got a football game this Saturday. We're going to states whether you want to or not.
Yeah!
There's one thing
Wait, we have the option not to go?
I just said you don't have the option.
Oh.
I don't understand rhetorical questions.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta go.
Exactly. Exactly. Why?
Coach, my fingers are turning blue. We don't have proper insulated gloves. These are all hand-me-downs from the last decade of college kids.
You'll be fine. You just need to get out there and get your blood circulating.
Yeah.
He does have a point. I mean, you know,
You guys,
these shoes, I've been wearing them for the last 5 games. I don't know if they can take another one. I couldn't take a championship.
Coach.
you kids these days, come on!
Coach, I can see her big toe.
Well, then lead with your big toe when you're tackling. Use it for
Will there be steroids?
Coach, we can't do this without steroids. You know what?
Yeah.
We don't hit the gym ever.
Boys, I'm sorry to say this, but the school didn't authorize the $5,000 steroid payment, so we're kind of out of luck.
Well, then it's gonna be 4,000? I mean, we get like the knockoff steroids, like steroids.
Yeah, we can get the over-the-counter ones.
Yeah.
We could use JT's Adderall.
You have Adderall, boy!
Oh, well, I mean, Coach, I was just keeping it for the team, but I mean, if we need to use it, we need to use it.
That's what I call a team player. Let's get out there, folks. All right,
Let's do
now
this.
I know it's subpar conditions out there, but I believe that y'all are gonna do great in this snow and weather. One thing though, you guys need to work on your tackling.
Well, if there's one thing
So
we're good at, it's being subpar.
You got it. You got
Especially without his Adderall.
All right, so what we're gonna do when we get out there to practice, we gotta make some,
Snow angels.
we gotta make, no. It's not a cardio day today, so.
I understand, Coach.
Will there be a snack bar?
Snack bar?
Yeah.
Hell no. We don't have the money for steroids, why would we have the money for a snack bar?
It sounds like we don't have the money to play the game.
Yeah.
Coach, you know,
Yeah.
look, I don't always volunteer this, and I would only do this to take one for the team. I'd be willing to sell my body.
Grandpa.
You kids these days,
I know.
always out front making the snowmen and women.
Yeah, Grandpa, it's called having fun. That's why we put you in the home.
It's not fun in the home. I wish I could be outside freezing my britches off with you young snappers.
Well, you know, I think this could be your last hurrah.
Oh, don't
You
say
know,
that.
we should, I'll say it, and I'll say it again until that inheritance is mine. But if you want to make snow angels, I'm happy to help you get down.
Oh, if I get down, I won't be able to get up.
I know, Grandpa.
I gotta tell you, you're my favorite grandson. Mainly only because you're the only grandson I've got.
I know, Grandpa, and ever since Mom and Dad ran away, and it's just been me, living in their house that I inherited.
This is awfully chilly.
It's ever since I inherited that house, I've been thinking real good. You know, I don't like working.
Yeah, well, I miss working. And my body's just not up to it anymore, and I'm starting to think my body's gonna just turn into a slab of ice and keep putting that snow on me.
Are you familiar with cryogenic freezing ground?
I heard this Joe Rogan fella talking about cold plunges. Is that the same thing?
It can be if you wanted to.
It snows awfully heavy.
Dr. Steve, you know, look, I trust that you prepared me for this operation. You know, I know you graduated from med school. I don't know what rank you were, but
Doesn't
you
matter.
know, are you sure we don't need an anesthesiologist?
Well, if we don't, and you sue for malpractice, I'll split it 50-50 with you. I'm trying not to work anymore, you know?
Well, yeah, I get it, but you know, I'm sort of worried about dying here.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm not like your grandpa's age or anything, but
Did you know that people go into hibernation when they get cold enough? So what if we just lowered the temperature in the surgery room, and then like, it'd all be water under the bridge?
and so that's gonna like numb me, so I don't need an anesthesiologist, or
Depends if you're gonna
Right,
sue or
okay.
not.
okay.
I need to know for financial reasons.
Right.
Do you have
right,
insurance?
Right. I- Sure.
Well, you have a heartbeat, so I mean, I take cash or credit. Monologue.
Oh, the monologue! My apologies.
Well, was Snowman? Since we were sort of on that. When I was a kid, we used to build snowmen and put them out like JT did as well. But my favorite part was that they turned into ice, you know, like pillars pretty much. And so we also had four-wheelers, and what I did was I kind of did what JT did, so it brought to mind, you know, that, you know, memory, that we would take the, you know, four-wheelers and kind of go out through the snow, and then like one time I did hit a snowman that was pretty much turned to ice. So then that entirely kind of tipped over, and then I kind of like slid down the way, and that was, you know, kind of just, you know, my snowman memory. And then also another part of that was at the end of that, we weren't allowed to kind of like have the four-wheeler, so we got rid of the four-wheeler, and so that was my, you know, unfortunate term, you know, happening with the my four-wheeler that I had. And then my family, trying to think, what we did was we also kind of like decorated outside, and one time when I was a kid, we actually didn't have like, you know, a lot of like time because like my grandmother had passed away, and so we didn't decorate, we didn't do anything. And so what I did was we had a beaver stick in the basement, and so what I did was I took the beaver stick and put it up at like 2 in the morning and put lights around it, and like as a kid, like I was 10, 12 years old, made like a little, you know, makeshift manger underneath the thing, and like a whole bunch of little boxes and stuff. And then my parents were kind of embarrassed in the morning because they never put the tree up because of all that had been going on. But I was all injured from the, you know, four-wheeler incident, and then also having that, so they felt really bad about themselves. So that's my.
Dad, I don't really know how to tell you this, but thank you for letting me get my license. But so you were home, you know, last night, and I decided I really needed to go to the sheets, and I hit an ice snowman with your Mercedes.
Deborah, no! Not my Mercedes. I gotta tell you how many people I swindled in my line of business to get that Mercedes.
I know.
I worked so hard for that.
I know, and you were so smart about it too. I know.
And it was the color red too. Oh man. Well now, you said, now how bad's the damage?
Well, you know how you swindled all those people and you don't like the cops? So I'm just really hoping that, you still don't like the cops, because I might have hit somebody along with the ice snowman.
Are you telling me you ran over a local police officer? Deborah, that's a crime.
You've taught me not to incriminate myself, Dad. I mean, this is just me and you here,
Well,
right?
you're right, the phones are always listening.
Yeah. So, so what, you're so smart and everything, I thought maybe
Smartest in this block.
you'd figure out how we can, handle this.
So I'm thinking what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna go around town and we're gonna, Jed normally sits out on the street corner with that cardboard sign.
Yeah, yeah.
We can tell him we got a nice warm place for him to stay.
That's right.
He goes on in our Mercedes, and then we tell the cops that he stole it.
Perfect.
Bill, I got my taxes here from the IRS, and I do not want to pay these.
Awfully goofy things, aren't they?
Right, like
They
you-
only apply to poor people.
You think I'm poor enough? Come on, you got great ideas. Come on.
Oh,
How can I
absolutely.
not pay these?
Now, the best way for you to not pay them is to say that you don't. You see these numbers here?
Yeah.
You know how there's all these equations they want you to put the numbers in order and stuff?
Yeah, some
Well,
crazy
you
shit.
can just tell them that you flunked algebra, because I know you did.
Right, then.
They're not going to hold you accountable for that. You can just tell them, tell me how much I owe you. 'Cause that's what the rich folk do.
What a great idea!
Billy O'Hare, is that you? Oh my God,
That is my man.
I love your
Billy
course.
O'Hare.
I paid for your $14,000 course on how to get rich. Would you please sign my copy of your book that was $62?
You're still poor, right?
Oh, of course. I
That's-
cashed out all of my life savings to buy your course.
That's
How else
step
am I
one.
gonna get
Step
rich?
one of the course is remain poor. Step two in the course is to get the book signed by the billionaire. Step three is to sell said book for billions. Billy O'Hare. There you go.
I love that you sign your Y and close it up to make it a little triangle.
I
It
do.
really speaks to me.
Peace among the poor, that's what I say. Keep them all distracted so that Billy O'Hare over here can keep all the money.
You really understand us, man. We're all gonna be rich one day.
You keep telling yourself that.
What you doing, Jimmy?
Trying to watch this YouTube video on how to build a beaver stick. I don't know what the fuck a beaver stick is. So I killed the beaver. I don't have any sticks.
Oh, don't beavers collect sticks, so you just gotta go to his home and find all the sticks there.
That seems like a lot of work. I thought the video would just kind of AI it and make it happen.
That is a tough one, Jimmy.
I mean, killing the beaver took me like all day.
It took you all day to kill a beaver? I thought you were stronger than that.
Some beavers are pretty damn angry.
Okay, I mean,
This one was particularly ornery.
well, I mean, it's kind of a long beaver, and it's kind of fat.
Should we shave it
But-
before we put it on a stick?
Nah, you need spikes on the stick. I mean, maybe if you squish it together real good, that might help. No, not that way. You gotta do it hot dog style. You gotta do it hot dog style. and then
so
you gotta,
much work.
You gotta mold it. Remember pottery class? You just kind of
Excuse me,
gotta.
you guys. Is that a beaver you killed?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
I'm making a beaver stick.
I'm from the forestry department here, and it doesn't look too good there.
In what way would it not look good?
You know, my daddy's on the deputies department thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's his name again?
Mr. Smith.
Yes.
Yeah, he signs your paychecks.
There is that.
So maybe.
We'll check in later.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Okay. Come on, Jimmy. You gotta mold it. Remember how we learned that in like pottery class?
It's so much work.
Well, sometimes.
Hey, Jed from down on the block, I know what you got, is that a kebab?
It's a science fair project.
Oh, so I can't eat it once you're done cooking it? I see you got it on a stick right there.
No, it's a science fair project.
Well, you got $1?
No.
Oh, shucks.
Okay, come on, Jimmy. You gotta hurry up. People are coming in and they're. Come on.
But the video made it look so easy.
Well, videos always make things look easy.
I'm hungry.
Of course you would be hungry. Just tear a little bit off the beaver and eat it.
Oh, that's a great idea. I do like eating beaver.
I know you do.
All right, everyone gather around here at Monster Monday Monster Trucks. We got the local College of Art folk to come down here and make all these fake snowmobiles out of snow. We're gonna take these monster trucks and we're gonna run them right over. Now, before we do that, I just need to get some ideas on some slogans we can have for this
Snowpocalypse!
Snowpocalypse, I like that. What else we got?
Meet your snowmaker.
Yeah, just like the Undertaker. It's just Snowmaker. I like these ideas.
Snow-nado.
Snow-nado.
Oh!
Yeah, we can have one come in with a shark fin, shark fin tricks and a snow.
Kind of combine the two.
Absolutely,
Yeah, I like it.
absolutely.
I like it.
Boss, I hate to be the party pooper, but
Then don't.
it is October 31st, and last I looked, it's fixing to be like 80 degrees today.
Hey, you know how
Never too early for Christmas.
it's never too early. The day right after Thanksgiving, even before Thanksgiving in some stores, they got Christmas stuff out. So we're just beating the competition to the snowpocalypse.
I'm just thinking maybe we should have a plan B.
We don't believe in Plan B.
Yeah, come on! Monster truck on a plan B would be playing F. Come on now!
You did it last year.
There's snow day like today.
All right, thank you guys. We were carefully spilled beans, and next up is Disco Pigeon Collective.
The door was locked, so they're gonna.
And here they come. Let's give it a
All right. How we doing? Everybody having fun still? Yeah, woo. Hey, keep on. Okay, cool. I know 7:30. It's late. All right. So we are the notorious DCP. We are the Disco Pigeon Collective. I did a dyslexia thing there. And for us to start tonight, we need but one word from the audience.
Christmas.
Christmas!
I grew up in Turkey, which is dominantly a Muslim country, and I didn't know anything about Christmas. But we had postcards, looks like Christmas, Santa, and those things, but we associated, and I associated with all those things to New Year's. But we didn't know about it. And then when I learned about it, oh, Santa Claus actually lives in Turkey. And there's a place there, a tourist comes and look at it, Nicholas. They call it Nicholas house. And one day we went to visit there, and I had a friend, and my best friend, he's really good. And then everybody was going and touching something over there. There was something, I don't know. And then he just went there and he just touched like this. And then I said, what are you doing? I said, and then he said, just watch, people are gonna follow me. Like they are gonna copy. And then literally people started doing all those things. Like it was so funny. And then for Christmas, I came to the United States when I was 30 years old almost. And then my first Christmas was in Boston, and it was a beautiful, beautiful day, snowy day. And I mean, we were living in an apartment that we have a landlord. She was so nice. She was just teaching us about American culture and tradition and other things. And I never forget that like beautiful first Christmas that we had there. I think so. Since then, we have been observing Christmas, even though I don't believe in God and I don't have anything to do with Christianity or anything. But we celebrate. Hey, it is fun. But I love always snowy Christmas. But it has been several years over here, like we didn't get snowy Christmas. And I am hoping that we are going to get this year. That's all my secret.
Okay, kids, gather around. Okay, so, you know, me and Mommy are atheists. We don't believe in any of that religion, BS, whatever. But we decided that, yeah, we're going to give this Christmas a try. Okay, so I want you all to be very committed to this. We're going to do the whole Christmas thing. There's a whole story about Jesus Christ and like he's...
I thought it was all about presents. I thought we were just getting
What about
stuff.
Santa?
Yeah, no. We're gonna do it good. We're gonna, yes, Santa, very good.
Cool.
Elf and Santa.
Elves, you got it. But there's also something about the birth of Christ, but his mother was pregnant, but the father really didn't have anything to do with it. We're still trying to figure it out. But, however,
Okay.
Weird.
So because it's somebody's birthday, we all get presents and drink Coke, and there's elves.
Very good, John.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I think it's
But-
clicking.
But Dad, it's the birth of the sun god. The sun god.
No, the Son of God, not the Son God. That's another religion. That's something else. No. Not.
Okay. Don't bring God into this family.
So.
Okay, we are fine. Right?
No.
We believe in
Joseph,
Santa.
we are doing this right.
Okay.
So there is Santa, there's a Christmas tree.
Okay.
And Jesus Christ is also part of it somehow. I get the present part, I get the tree part,
Okay.
but also
Okay.
Jesus Christ. What?
Mom's on board with this?
Yes, we decided this together.
Mom
Notice
loves
she's not
stuff.
here right now.
So much stuff.
but yes.
Dad, does this mean that we're not going to be reading out of the Darwinism textbook this year?
No, son, unfortunately, that is something we decided that we're kind of transitioning to this, see how it goes. We'll give it a try.
But I want to hear this story about how he married his cousin. That's like my favorite part.
Okay, elves.
It's just one elf. What do you want?
We have to look at the production performance.
Oh yeah, because you
We
have
are
a lot
behind.
to do with the production, right?
Of course, I am managing all those things.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah,
all
yeah.
those kids are waiting for the gifts.
Yeah, you know, the way I see it, and the way the rest of the boys down on the line see it, you've been sitting up here like some sort of fat-ass Willy Wonka letting us do the work.
Joe, I know.
You know
we
my
have-
name is Eugene.
Okay, Eugene. I know we have an issue before about, wage increasing and other things, but let's put it behind and then focus on this year's production.
I mean, like, I don't know if we can put it behind us if we don't get paid, like, at all. Like, you make me sleep outside in a shack next to the reindeer. It would be nice to have, like, some accommodations, maybe, like, running water at the very least.
I know, but you have to understand the budgeting. Budgeting is difficult. I am saying that. Like, let's work with the existing wage, and then after Christmas we are gonna talk about it, negotiate it.
Negotiate.
Eugene, the elf strike is waiting for you. It's
Oh,
taking
good.
so long.
He's talking about, how we don't have the money despite the millions and millions of toys we have to build for this guy every year.
Are you trying to provoke these people and make them communists?
I mean, we're forming a union, man. You don't pay us.
We can't wait much longer. We'll be
slave,
outside.
you don't pay. No slave, you don't pay.
Down with Rudolph the brown-nosed reindeer!
See,
That's why Christmas was stolen by some psycho.
Listen, man, Christmas was stolen by some psycho because we can't fend them off surviving on candy canes. Okay?
I know, but I am saying that let's go through this Christmas. It is important. This Christmas, and then we'll talk.
I mean, you gotta give me something, man. They're waiting outside. What the hell am I gonna tell them?
What can I give you? Only you. 15% increase, but only you. You just met each other.
Damn, it feels good to be a class traitor. Thanks.
Toys. Barbie playset.
Hey there, sis. What you writing?
I'm writing my Christmas list for Santa. I know I'm in 9th grade, but I know he'll hear from me,
Oh, yeah. What you asking him for?
I'm asking him for makeup, and I'm asking him for a Barbie playset. And I am asking him also because I like boy toys too, Tonka trucks too. So that is some of the things that I like. And of course, peace on earth.
Mm-hmm. That's actually really similar to what I asked for.
What did you ask for?
Nuclear disarmament.
Nuclear disarmament.
Yeah.
I feel like with the sleigh, he could definitely, have an influence on the whole world as far as if he wanted to bomb someone, he totally could from that sleigh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like, he hits every house in like every country overnight. So he could be like in and out of those processing plants, having disabled them, torn the wires apart. It's very easy, I'm
like
sure.
guerrilla warfare, basically.
Exactly.
But I know he'll definitely hear me this year. I mean, I know that I'm 14 and everybody keeps telling me there's no such thing as Santa, but I still believe,
Okay, well, if there's no such thing as Santa, who the hell eats the cookies every year?
Exactly. Who is eating the cookies, and there's like so much proof of him. I mean, with the whole Jesus thing, it's kind of like you don't know, it's a man in the sky still, but at least Santa, you get presents.
Yeah.
With Santa.
I mean, we get proof positive every December 25th that this guy's out there.
Yeah, he's out there.
I mean, like,
terrorizing the neighborhood.
Exactly. The packages say from Santa, and I mean, presents don't lie.
No, they don't. Amazon lies.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
So that's definitely how I feel about it, but I feel world peace could be instilled by the elves. It could be guerrilla warfare.
The last I heard about the elves, they were unionizing.
They were unionizing.
We're done, we're swept.
Hi everybody. So I like to talk a little bit about asking Santa about a Barbie dream house. So, I definitely did ask Santa for a Barbie dream house. However, Santa frequented the local Goodwill instead of the Kmart, but it's fine. I asked one year for this beautiful, oh, I can still picture it. It's not the one that I got, but the one that I had was, it was in a big suitcase and it just flattened out, okay? I just want you to picture it, just me by myself, because I play by myself. And my Barbie dream house looked like no one lived in it, and that's the way I liked it. I curated Barbie's life. I didn't play Barbies. I asked my mom to get me the Barbie food, the Barbie clothes, all of the furniture that goes in a Barbie house, and everything's to scale. It's so cute. And I remember I would spend hours curating Barbie's life. I would never go, I'm Barbie and I'm Ken, and then they like kiss each other. I didn't do any of that. I didn't want that. I wanted to just view Barbie's life from the outsider and make her just sit in the house, make her look like she's living there. Anyway, that says a lot, because one time I had left, my parents are split up, and one evening I went home, or went to my dad's house for the weekend, and while I was gone, my mom's friends came over and they have 2 daughters. And in my bedroom, my mom thought, what a great idea, 2 little girls, we'll just have her play in Katie's bedroom. Okay? I think you know where this is going. If you knew me as a child, I didn't like, I wanted to play around things. Everything was like sterile and, anyway. I got back from my dad's house and walked into my room, and it was an absolute shit show. There was Barbie stuff everywhere. All of I had a Barbie fridge, okay? There was little eggs that you could pick out. 3 of them were gone out of the dozen. I can still picture them to this day. It was a whole thing, and I was absolutely devastated. My mom still says that this never happened. It did, and she's just embarrassed that she allowed somebody. I still remember. I'm 33 now, and I was probably 8 years old then. I vividly remember. But anyway, that was that Christmas, and Barbie has been pretty much with every Christmas since I can remember. And if any of you out there had a Barbie that was made of felt at Christmas time, she had a matching nightgown. And I threw up on her when I got her on Christmas Eve. 1996, I threw up everywhere, and she's been with me every Christmas ever since. And I just wish, I mean, I loved my Barbie dream house, but I would have preferred the other one, but it's like literally fine. But that's it.
All right, I need all Mattel shareholders to gather around real quick here. All right, so as you all know, what's our biggest product we sell here?
Barbies.
Barbies, exactly.
Yeah.
And as you all know, we've had some incidents trying to modernize the product. I'm sure I don't all have to remind you of Magic Earring Ken.
Yes.
So, moving forward, I'm feeling like we need to make a line that really appeals to the youth of today. So I've made a prototype here I want to show you. Kleptomaniac Barbie. She loves going to the Target and just shoving all the shit she can in her pockets.
This resonates for 2024.
Yeah.
It goes down, everything else goes right in your pocket.
And the way that we walk the line is she never steals from small businesses.
Never.
I like that. I understand that model you guys are trying to do, but I am a God-loving person, and I think empowering women that much is not good for our family values in the society.
Come on.
Yeah,
We need something that represents the women of 2024 and 2025.
And we steal.
It says right here on the back of the box, she's jacking makeup for her daughter to go to the prom. What's more family values than that? It's incredibly relatable.
You just need to read Bible. Family values. Women are not, see, you guys are creating an empowering woman, and then women are rebelling against the man authority.
Of course a man is telling us how Barbie should be.
Listen, Ken is not our first product. Didn't you hear what he said? Barbie. You don't make any money out of Ken.
Mm-hmm. It's Barbie and Ken. She comes first.
Always. That's what I am saying. Barbie shouldn't be empowered, liberated.
Okay.
Man, we need to empower Ken.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll like this next product I have. Stay-at-home streamer Ken.
Freddie, were you touching my G.I. Joes again?
I did.
You were playing with them?
I didn't know it was sacred or anything.
No. You're not supposed to play with them!
I did, Joe. Sorry. I'm not gonna do it again.
This is why I don't want you to come in my room. I told Mom and Dad a bunch of times. You don't get it. You're not supposed to play with them.
But, Joe...
Like I put him, positioned him so perfectly on his Jeep. Now, what are you doing?
I don't know how to behave in this house. Like you put your plates over there and then somebody moves the plates and then you cry. And then somebody puts glasses over there and you cry. Your shoes, your shoes is supposed to be over there.
That time about the plates. That was terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Let me put it back.
Okay, let's put it back.
Touch my G.I. Joes again!
I cannot promise anymore.
Go ahead.
I know this is your first job, but things are gonna move around here. Things are gonna change, and your obsessive crying is upsetting the sheets here. All the customers with the sheets.
What do you mean things are gonna move? That wasn't in the job description. Things are gonna move? What does that mean?
Everything moves in life. The pens move, the basket.
No, get started on this. I can just shoot so that I don't have to move. People can move. I have to stay here. But things around me have to stay.
But sometimes you have to go and you have to sweep outside and you have to come inside and man the till and everything else.
So, can you explain to me the point of an RV if you sandbag it to your driveway?
It's a house. Like, houses are not supposed to be
You have a
moving
fucking
around.
house! That's a travel!
But that's my second house!
I'm so excited. We just looked over your application as the museum curator. Okay. When you place stuff down, I know you're stressed about this, and you told me your childhood story, but guess what? Nothing here moves. Nothing. Everything in the museum stays still.
Okay, guys, we have to switch these to artworks. Do it.
Why are you just staring at me like that?
You're staring at me.
Yeah.
You stay on your side of the room, I'll stay on my side of the room.
Fine?
Fine. It's gonna be an awkward Christmas.
That's for sure. Did you hear Uncle Jim's bringing the cheese again?
He's bringing the cheese?
Yeah.
He's lactose intolerant! Oh,
They all
Mom's
love
gonna
that
be so
one, the cheese.
upset, he's gonna fart like a madman!
It's pretty good cheese.
I know, but it's mozzarella and you know what mozzarella does. To Mom.
Yeah.
Remember last Christmas? He snuck it in the lasagna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we have something in common after all. Our uncle. It saved Christmas.
What if we give her a different cheese?
What if we gave
And
her
tell her it's the same one.
Parmesan?
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, get it off one of those big cheese blocks and just shred it.
See, I don't think that'd be convincing. It looks a lot different when it's shredded because it's not a block.
We can dye it.
Oh.
Yes. Huh. We could give her yogurt.
Now you're thinking.
That's very good. I mean,
Now
the
you're
whole
thinking.
family has that lactose intolerance at least. I mean, I don't have it, so I'm really suspecting that Mom was up to something here, because I don't think we're related.
Rude.
Well, you're rude, and I've had to live with you for the last 20-odd freaking years.
You're always pretending like you don't know people.
I don't know you. I thought I knew you. But I think we can come together over the cheese.
We've shared a room for 15 years.
Yes. And we've never agreed on anything, and you've stolen all of my stuff, including my Barbie set.
So you do remember?
I do remember. You stole it. You cut the heads off my Barbies.
Yeah.